Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to Fallout 4, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we finally exited Vault 111. Why do I keep saying that? I used to say Vault 111, but now I'm saying 111. And I said finally exited, but honestly, we were in there for like, what, 5 minutes? And now, everything seems to have changed, which is very interesting. We're going to go ahead and move towards our previous home sanctuary. But things do not look good. Everything is dead, including the houses, as you can see here. Okay, so you can see in the top left it says press the left stick to sprint, which again is very odd for a Bethesda game. Who is that in the distance there? I think we all know. Many of us have seen this gameplay video already. But it's our robotic butler, Codsworth. So probably my biggest disappointment with this game so far is this, the way that dialogue is handled. I really don't like this at all. You know, I've said this in the last episode, and this is the last time I'm going to say it, but I would have just really preferred if they kept the old way. But anyways, it would seem that, like, the X button is always either sarcasm or being incredulous. The B button is being very negative. The Y button is usually to get more information, and the A button is to, like, move things along. So you guys can tell me if you want to, like, see a lot of dialogue, and if so, you know, I'll hit that Y button more often. Or I could just keep hitting the A button and keep this Let's Play a moving.
Codsworth?
But let's go ahead and press You're Still Here.
So, other people could still be alive, too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
Also, because our character actually verbalizes everything that we say, I don't think I will actually verbalize them myself. I'll just let Emery do the talking.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years?
200 years?
Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Okay, at times people will withhold information or caps. You can attempt to persuade them into sharing both. So we have a yellow option here, and we want to press that. You okay?
A little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and search the neighborhood of Sanctuary, but before we do that, we've been given a holotape. All radio stations have a broadcast range. The further you get from their source, the harder they'll become to pick up. I wonder if that was the same for the previous games. I know you have to be in a certain range to pick them up, but maybe in this game they actually get lower and lower and lower, or, you know, more static appears. Okay, so let's go into our inventory, and miscellaneous, yes. Hi, honey. We'll play that. I know this one's long, so we'll move forward as well.
Oopsie. No. Fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I did everything how great, no matter how hard, but we're going to anyway for our family.
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Okay, that's interesting. It stopped the holotape because Codsworth talked. So I wonder if we play it again. Huh, it says press A to stop. So it still thinks that it's playing. Interesting. Maybe a bug. I don't know. That holotape is not too significant. She's just saying hi to us, and it's like a cute little message our wife left us. Okay, so yeah, we get one bobby pin. Lockpicking is pretty much the exact same. I actually was not able to do... oh, where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna exit. I don't think that resets the bobby pin strength. Okay, damn it. I can't believe on both tries on both files I was not able to open that. But it does seem to be a little bit harder, actually decently harder than lockpicking in the other games. Okay, search the neighborhood with Codsworth, yes. So there should be a house over here. All these Halloween decorations, which is kind of interesting. Were these here before the bomb hit? I don't remember seeing them, but then again, there's no way they could have decorated.
Your family isn't here either.
Well, my wife was shot in the head. Of that, I am certain.
Codsworth.
Sir, the missus and young Sean, they aren't here.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay. Well, I did some exploring on the other file, and I didn't find too much in any of these houses. I have a feeling there's got to be at least like one thing of significance. However, one thing that we do want to do, of course, is to return to our house, which should be this one right here. Now, there's nothing really that distinguishes it from the other houses, but maybe this car does. I'm not sure if there are any cars that look like this in the other driveways, but rest assured, this is our house, and I actually made a video about this, but if we go into our son's room and look underneath this dresser, we can see the Year Special book, and if we press A to take it, we can actually put a bonus point into any of our special attributes, which is really, really cool. Pick the attribute to improve. We can pick any of them. I think we will go with agility. Apparently you can get these special stats to 11. Also, here we have blast radius. You can actually pick it up now. That might be the only one of its kind, so let's go ahead and take that. I took it on my other file too. You can actually get your special stats to 11 now, but you have to get them all to 10 normally, and then get the specific bobbleheads to raise them to 11. All right, so let's just talk to Codsworth one more time.
Someone who can help you in Concord.
Hey, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I won't be able to repave the driveway anytime soon.
So it seems like once you're done talking with an NPC, you know, once you have the significant conversation, it seems like you can't really have any big conversations again, at least until something else happens. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and be on our way to Concord, which is over this bridge and past the horizon. Now, I haven't done too much exploring off of the beaten path on either file, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for anything and everything. Here we have a dead raider with a whole bunch of ammo and stim packs, as well as a short double-barrel shotgun, knuckles, and a drifter outfit. I think that drifter outfit is an upgrade. What's nice is that you can see if we head over to that drifter's outfit on the right there, we have like pluses and minuses. So the drifter outfit has increased damage resistance, I'm not sure what the electricity sign is. And then it has a negative rad resistance because the Vault 111 jumpsuit has some rad resistance. So this is overall better, so we'll equip that. As far as weapons, it would appear that the damage is better, but everything else is worse. I didn't even use this weapon yet. I was using the 10mm pistol for the longest time on my other file, so we will use this. We'll take the mongrel dog meat. There was like a pipe stuck in it. Oh, there it is. Tire iron. We don't need that. I've noticed a lot of the stuff remains true in this game in terms of the items being worthless. So like a lot of the stuff you would normally pass up in Fallout 3, I've been passing up in this game as well. And who do we have here? I think we all know the answer to that question. I guess it has to go through an animation first. That has to be a unique animation, right? Yeah.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You lose your owner, buddy.
Okay, then. Let's
I'm not sure what's going on there, but it would appear that that's a bug, because the first time I had a conversation with this dog, it was a lot more seamless. Face your dog and press A to begin issuing commands. I'm sure a lot of us have seen the video where they went over the dog command, so I'm not going to go over that stuff too much. But let's head into the Red Rocket gas station. Is that what it's called? Or did I just say that? Let's see. It's something Rocket. It can't be Red Rocket, is it? Red Rocket truck stop. Okay, my mind wasn't in the gutter. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead and explore this area real quick. First ever mini Fallout 4's hidden treasures. I don't think there's too much in here, but I know there is a terminal. Gold-plated flip lighter. Interesting. I'll take that, I guess. Here we have power armor station. You guys can probably guess what you can do with this location. Okay, so back here we should have a caps stash, which acts like a coin purse in Skyrim, and also a Red Rocket terminal. Okay, so we have business entries. They talk about a whole bunch of cars and stuff. You know, obviously this is oh, it's like a mechanic too. So he talks a lot about repairing cars and stuff, but he says something interesting. Let's open this real quick. MedX, we don't need that. He says something interesting about there being a cave underneath the gas station. Here we have the mole rats. We're still not past the time period where we've seen all this stuff in the videos that are available with gameplay. So none of this stuff is probably that surprising to you guys. Like, I've seen those mole rats pop out before I even got to this point. But anyways, what I was saying was, also we have a button here which just closes the garage door. They talk about, like unloading some barrels behind the shop, and there's like a cave. I'm not sure if you can actually go into the cave because I looked for it and I couldn't find it. But here's a barrel right here. So I'm not really sure. Maybe that just means that that's why the mole rats are appearing, because there's a cave underneath. And it sounds like there's at least one more. And there it was. Alright, so let's reload. Actually, we only have one shot left. Okay, and it would appear that we have a couple more mole rats back here. Alright, now let's go into our quick slot thing there. By the way, I mentioned in the last episode that the quick slots were not in this game. I was wrong. there are quick slots. It's not like the Skyrim system where you have to like scroll through everything, which I am so relieved about. Unique death animation there. So yeah, I put the weapon on the right slot, as you can see here, and I can grab it. And also down we have the stim pack, and we also have the security baton, and it extends further than that. So I really like how they did that. And there are no diagonal ones this time, so there's no risk of like me picking the wrong thing 100 times in a row. We have a new enemy type here called a blood bug hatchling, which obviously means there are going to be more types of these blood bugs, more evolved versions. Blood bug proboscis. I think it's like giant stinger thing coming out of its mouth. Okay, so I don't think we've discovered, there we go. We've now discovered Concord, and we've also reached level 2. So on the top left it says hold B to open perk chart, and we're gonna see how leveling up in Fallout 4 works. It's a lot different. So we have the 7 main special stats here: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And we can scroll down and pick a perk. And there are requirements, as you can see on the bottom there. It says requires agility 7, and you can basically just pick whatever you want. I actually have the poster of this. I'm gonna study it to see. Oh, it actually doesn't tell you what they do though. It just has the illustrations. So the first time I leveled up, I thought that we had to pick one of these because they were highlighted and these weren't, but that's not the case. We can go down to sneak, become whisper, become shadow. You are 20% harder to detect while sneaking, as long as we have agility 3, and we do. So the best one that we can pick is quick hands. In combat, there's no time to hesitate. You can reload all guns faster. But I'm going to max sneak first. You guys know me. You guys know how I play at this point. So let's go ahead and put this one up. Yes, 20% harder to detect while sneaking. And I have noticed that that's not really that significant, but just like Skyrim, we have to put some time into that before we'll get some results. So this is the town of Concord. This is like the first actual town we've seen so far. And we have a welcoming party here. This is a good time to show off VATS. If we hit the left bumper, you'll notice it doesn't freeze time this time around. There we go, that's nice. So what I was saying was I'm probably going to end up using VATS a lot less. It's cool that we can still hit these people as our dog is attacking them. And this guy freaking kicked our dog in the face. Can't let that slide. Okay. So we can loot them like this, and also it doesn't freeze time when you loot enemies now, which I don't like, but it's like Dark Souls, so I'm used to it. Let's see. So yeah, I've just been taking everything pretty much for the beginning area, and I guess I'll do that here too. And also, I have not explored this area, or this room, so let's do that real quick. We have a cap stash. It looks like it is giving you just as much, if not more, caps as the coin purses do in Skyrim. But obviously, caps are a lot harder to come by than gold is in Skyrim. Or at least the caps are worth far more. Okay, anything in these rooms at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay, and it looks like we can't even progress further than that. Maybe there is a way to get up there, I'm not too sure. Let's go back onto the main street. We have a bunch of people firing at what looks like a guy up there. We don't have enough VATS. Okay. That's not the right terminology.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Okay, completed out of time. And a new quest should be popping up in a second here. That's a lot of experience. I'm surprised it's not scrolling through it faster. Are we going to level up again? We are indeed. Let's open up that perk chart again. Okay, so we're going to be focusing most of the stuff on agility. But off camera, I'm going to be looking through all of these and seeing if there's any, like, perk route we should be going. But let's see if we can put another perk into that sneak thing. I know it's kind of boring, but I want to max out sneak as fast as possible. We can't actually because we need to be level 5. So let's go down to the bottom and go up and see what we can do. Quick hands, that's pretty good. I got this one before. Trained as a shadow warrior, range sneak attacks do 2.5 times normal damage. That's not really going to help us out too much considering we don't have enough sneak to be like always sneaky, so they're going to be figuring out where we are before we can actually utilize that. So I think we'll go with quick hands. In combat, there's no time to hesitate. You can reload all guns faster. But before we do that, let's just shoot once and reload. So that's the normal reload speed. And now, let's see how fast it is when we put that perk up. Okay, quick hands. There we go. Alright, so shoot, reload. That's not that significant, but then again, we are using a pistol, so the reload time isn't long to begin with. Okay, let's take all of this stuff. And let's go to this raider and take all of his stuff as well. Do a quick check to see if there's anything else we want to loot. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff in there as well as a terminal. Maybe in the next episode. And the last thing we will do in this episode, after looting this guy and after looting all of these fusion cells, is grab the short laser musket, which, again, we've probably all seen in the gameplay videos. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we will utilize that laser musket and also head inside of that building. And I will see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.